Welcome back to Jankowski Speedin' Off-Road, where today we're going to make my 60 Bel Air a little cooler, literally, by installing some Venetian blinds in the rear window. Let's check this out. I've been looking for a set of these forever, and there's a company that started making them. I don't know how long they've been in business, but I've been looking on eBay and all sorts of stuff, couldn't find anything. All of a sudden that popped up. There was one on eBay, I want to say, that was an original, like from back in the day, like an NOS aftermarket part, or, well, it's not really NOS. Well, or is it? New old stock. Well, you know what I mean. It's an original, and they wanted like, what was it? $5,000 for it, which is insane. But no, I've got it right over there. Let's open it up. All right, this is how it arrived. I did open the end of it. I already took a sneak peek. So we got some stainless pieces. That's kind of your uprights for it. And I think set that there. Oh. Your instructions. And the slats that go in there. Or your Venetian blinds. I don't know if these are all cut separately here. Oh boy, do I have to screw into the car? Oh, they're all different sizes here. I hope I don't have to screw into the car. That wouldn't be very good. Well, I guess we'll find out. I don't see any screws though. Excuse me, I'm a little sick too. There we go. That's all we've got for it. So let's see how it fits. Suppose we'll pull the stuff off of here. We'll see how it fits. There has to be a way to make it so I don't have to drill into the original package tray in this car, which I'm not going to do. Maybe we'll read the instructions. Okay, 24 inches, center to center. From top of the glass, measure 12 inches from the center. I'm gonna go off the center of the seat here. 12 inches, which is a foot, obviously. Seems a little long. Ooh, I didn't scratch. God, I did scratch the package tray. All right, we'll be all right. So these are long. So I got to cut this thing down? Well, sure, why not? Okay, I cut about a 1/2 inch off the bottom end, about 1/4 on the top, and then I re-rounded it. We'll test fit this side here now. Okay, a bit of modifying later. We've got these laid out. Come in here. Because on the instructions, it showed, like on the bottom there, yeah, these are sharp by the way. On the bottom, there was a hole to drill like a screw into, but it was way too long. Like when this gets pushed up into the rubber, it it was extremely long. So I had to cut about 1/2 inch on the bottom, about 1/4 inch up top, and I re-rounded it and kind of beveled the edges so they didn't cut anything. But now they're in there nice and tight. They're not going anywhere. So now we got to lay out the blinds. All right. Well, going by the instructions, I laid these out biggest to smallest. Biggest is going to be, all right, largest being on the bottom, and then biggest on the top, I guess is what I'm seeing on there. So we got it all laid out. We're just going to lay them in the brackets. We're not going to clip them in yet. We're just going to lay them in there, and we'll stand out on the outside and get them all lined up before we completely clip them in. It'd almost be nice to have just a little bit of help from somebody just handing them to you instead of climbing in and out constantly. So every one of them hits. So we're going to try taking off. Roughly 2 1/4 inches at an angle. We're not just cutting 2 1/4 inches off. All right, there they are, all installed. Yeah, I had to cut every one of them because they're all square on the end. So I like made a little jig or a template and cut them all exactly the same. The top one's not cut the same, but they look like they fit pretty good now. I got it all measured out, so they're straight. We'll look at what it looks like from the inside. There it is from the inside. They just clip in on every one of those. Pretty nice. Look in the rearview mirror and see what it looks like. That's, oh, it's in the rearview mirror. I guess you can barely see it, but doesn't really obstruct any vision. Yeah, it should really help with the heat in here. I did put vintage air in here, so it's not that big of a deal. But this thing, the greenhouse is huge, and that'll help a little bit. All the pieces I had to cut, I just used the scissors. Don't tell my wife I used her sewing scissors. But yeah, cut them all off. I just used this. I just kind of drew a deal on this piece of paper and traced it all out. I think it looks nice. Definitely not as easy as I thought it would be to put in, but it's pretty cool looking. At one point I was wondering if the 4-door glass is actually shorter than the 2-door glass. And then I remembered, oh yeah, there's a 2-door here right now. It's a 59, but it's the same glass. So we'll measure that, see if it's the same. Yeah, it looks the same. I'm not sure why those brackets are so long. All right, well, I think that was a pretty cool upgrade, literally and figuratively. You can check these guys out at, what is it, Auto Venetian Blinds, I think it is. They have no idea who I am. I mean, I just bought them from them. There's no sponsorship or anything. But I really like how they look. I mean, they needed a little modifying, but it actually worked out better than I wanted it to anyway, because I really didn't want to screw those uprights in my package tray, and after cutting them and everything, they just slid right in. And if you hear any noise right now, it's raining outside and there's water running off of the garage. But hey, I just thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. I should have a ton more cool videos hopefully coming out soon. And I hope you have a nice day. Thanks.